Creating something new often begins with seeing something true. So what does that really mean, to see? And more importantly, what does it take to see? What does it really take to see another person really well? What does it take to see the complexity of the whole picture and what might be? I believe there is tremendous insight to be gleaned on these questions from the worlds of trauma-informed healthcare, excellence in diagnosis practice, visual arts and artists' ways of being, and the learning sciences. All of these worlds come from a place of relentless curiosity about human nature and human potential. All of these worlds can recognize the patterns and unwellness that have the propensity to perpetuate through human bodies, communities, families, and generations. And all of these worlds value the practices in which we don't see somebody in ways that could lock them into a legacy grid of preconceived faulty knowledge, but rather give the opportunity for the truth of real seeing to emerge. So my background is in visual arts and facilitation, and I have spent the better part of the last 20 years as a teacher of health humanities focused on the core practice of observation and its value in diagnosis. I have also studied the flip side of great diagnosis, which is misdiagnosis. And when you look at this literature, what you see is a vast prevalence of cases gone wrong in medicine, and the second and third order effects of the devastation that can arise from human to human interactions in which some fundamentals of seeing were missing. This plague is not distinct to medicine alone. As a society, we stand in an era of inaccuracy with some critical choices to make about how we will live, learn, work, and love together. So a core part of my teaching is to take students for very deep experiences interacting with works of art. When we strengthen our relationship with art, we expand our ways of seeing. We can notice our blind spots and our biases and see them compassionately as part of our humanity. And most importantly, we can tap the profound asset of diverse ways of seeing. Throughout my time interacting with people in healthcare, I have always been on the lookout for the rare clinician. So not the clinician who looks at their computer screen instead of at you, not the clinician who checks off a list, orders 10 tests, and calls their work done after they haven't even come close to hearing your concern. What I'm talking about are the exceptional clinicians who do not allow the legitimate toxicity of their environment stop them from pursuing the mastery of really seeing people. This is sacred wisdom. We have so much to learn from these people, starting with how they react to uncertainty, which is to say, they don't react to uncertainty at all. They look with it, like you would look at a work of art with a friend. They harness uncertainty as a force to really touch where the pain is and to look and to listen so closely as to forever be changed. They create a little space in uncertainty, a little space for awareness, or a little space like a studio where something can get made, like trust, or safety, or reliable knowledge, or the true medicine of accuracy. I have come to believe that uncertainty is not the elephant in the room that we need to defend against or avoid, but rather uncertainty is a doorway to a much better paradigm, one that supports human wholeness. And arts experiences are like a simulation lab for accessing and mastering this wisdom. Because in arts experiences, Where else do we get to have such high levels of uncertainty that are at the same time safe for us to be playful and curious and try new ways of thinking and being? So I like to imagine what kind of changes we would see in our world if we could all look with uncertainty and learn that mastery from the very best. So my company, Arts Practica, provides arts experiences so that we can all slow down, look with fresh eyes, expand our frames, and begin to see that door. Join me to create opportunities to look and find wholeness.